am I ever going to run out of these old school Kaisers? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not, man. Maybe the supply is endless, infinity and beyond. This is a Kizer Kala, Scott Matsuka. I'm not sure how you say that. Scott Matsuka design, S35 titanium. Kind of standard old school Kaisers from the mid 2000s, right? Yeah. I have no idea what this looks like. I have no memory or recollection of the, what do I call it? The Kala? Kala? Yeah, the Kala. Yeah. Well, I like surprises, so here we go. I mean, maybe a bigger one. I mean, it's starting to look bigger. Ooh, it is. Look at the size. Look at this thing. Come on, man. Wow. Man. Oh, look at it. Look at the logo. Scott Matsuka. We're going to look closer at that. Let's get this out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. There's that logo. Nice logo, bro. Scott Matsuka. I think that's how that's said. Stonewash S35 VN drop point, hollow ground. It's got that nice swedge up on the tip. Wow. Frame lock. I mean, I can't tell if that's washers. Wow, is this thing cool? Is that a mark? Yeah, I lick my knives all the time. And a little snail trail. A little nick here too. Clearly factory edge. Clearly unused knife. Maybe been handled and that's where it came up with the few little nicks in it. I could say out of the gate, it's not a candidate to be tumbled. It's too close to new. It's just got it's showing a little bit of wear from being handled. That's all. 100% it's a new piece though. I mean, I don't remember picking it up. I'm sure it's been here for months. I don't remember it. But, wow. Yeah, man. What a big old nice knife. Yeah. Yeah, man. Wow. I'm going to say it's on bearings. It's only one way in. It is a one trick pony. Yeah, there's no getting that out. It's got a decent detent. I'm not sure, but I don't think I can fail it. Yeah, oh yeah, I can fail it. I can definitely fail it. It does feel kind of bunched up. Wow. Very cool. Big. What a big piece of real estate that is. I mean, all right. Well, I'm gonna get in it. I'm excited. I'm excited to find out if it's bearings or washers. It's definitely in backwards, but it may force me to put it in that way. It may be captured that way, and it's the only way it'll go. Okay, tiny little distraction there, but we're back at it. Let's get this thing apart. So the pivot is definitely captured. The question is it going to force me? Yeah, it is. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get lucky, but I think it's going to force me to come in from that side. I don't think I'm going to have the option to go the other way. I think I'm going to need help on that one. And that one. Okay. Yeah, those are spinning. Where's my little helper? There it is. Okay, so that came out. This one came out there. Hmm. Interesting. I think the knife will come apart. It's just odd because I'm connected in some places and not in others. Yeah, it come apart. Yeah, it's got really nice ceramic bearings in there. Yeah, it's gonna have to go back the way that it came apart. Boy, I'd really like to get all this. And this definitely needs to go in from that side because of that pocket clip. So I wanna separate this. I need to get that off of there. Golly, what kind of a half mess do I have going on here? So I need this off of here, and I need to put it there. Pocket clip's got nice tension on it, so I don't think I want to bother it. It does look like I can take a little bit of tension out of that right there, but I gotta get this figured out right here. I think the only way I can do this is to get this pocket clip off. I kind of rather would not take this off, but I don't think I have a choice. Okay. Now I'm going to have to hold this and separate that. Keep it separated. Mm-hmm. Now, let's tighten up this side right here. Okay. So that's correct now. Like, there's no reason to ever have to have that come apart. There is a little bit of room here on this lock bar for me to make an adjustment. So I do think I'm going to do that because the action was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of funky. Funky's kind of a strong word. I don't think it was funky. It just didn't wow me. and I want to be wowed. Let's go there. All right. Let's put our lock bar back in, our metal insert. And it's got a nice little ceramic ball in it as well. I'll show it to you here. Yeah, beautiful little ceramic ball. Nice. All right, well, all that makes sense. When you want everything your way, you know. It's like that old saying, you want your cake and you want to eat it too. I always kind of thought to myself, well, I'm pretty sure if I had a piece of cake, I'd want to eat it. Like, a little confused by the whole concept. It's like I can have cake, but I can't eat it. Yeah, somehow that's suspect. Something funky there. Yeah, I want my cake, and yeah, I want to eat it. Both. I want your cake too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Need to calm down, man. I'm all riled up. Man, what a cool piece. I'm pretty sure it's pretty solidly pocket worthy. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna come from this way because the pivot has to come up. Like so. Looks like right about there. Nice big fat stop pin. Got these beautiful ceramic bearings. Yeah, legit. Good stuff, man. Let's get a little bit of that lightweight oil going here. That stop pin runs through the center of the blade. It's pretty slick. I like that. Okay. Yep, that's the way that should go right there. Let's put the pivot on. Wow, is that nice? I mean, whew. Not sure if I've talked about it yet. Um, Scheduling has been kind of funny, but uh, the girl wrestler went out to Fargo, and she is now a 3-time Fargo All American. Yep. She went over there and placed and medaled. Didn't quite land where she wanted to, but she was able to run the bracket and secure her third Fargo All American title. Yep. Pretty solid performance. Wrestled really well. Um, Ran into a couple of freight trains, man, but she did really well. Yeah. Well, this Kala is stunning. I mean, this, I, some of these, I'm not so sure that they'd be great in the pocket, but this one is starting to feel like it would be a really good pocket knife. Let's talk about the action. So, pretty snappy. I'm sure I could fail it. Yeah. But just a little bit of flick on that back flipper and that blade flies. Almost drop shut. Just needs a little coaxing, but it's very hydraulic. Very smooth. Yeah, I mean, it just says mechanically legit running this knife. It feels so good. I lightened the detent just slightly, and so this is very comfortable, easy to run. Yeah, very nice lockup. But since I modified it, we'll check that lock. Very nice. Access to the lock bar, it's scalloped here on both sides. It's not raised on the lock side, but there's plenty of room, and this little hitch makes for a wonderful platform to grab on with the thumb. Yep, wonderful. Blade is centered. Yep, very nice. Ergonomics, yeah. I mean, a lot of these earlier Kizers like this, the ergos are so good. I mean, the finger guard that's created here with the flipper tab and the scale just creates such a locked in feel. We get a little thicker back here, nice little arc, and so this thing just arcs into the palm wonderfully. The jimping here, it's not quite combat stuff, but it's very nice. Good choke up here if you wanted to get up and slice. Hollow ground, S35 VN, satin stonewash finish. Whew. I mean, yeah, the ergonomics. Whew, is that nice? Reverse grip, and then bonus ticks because I can get here, and I'd much rather be right here with this knife than here. Yeah, this right here. Whew, that drop point, the way that is, I mean, it's basically a spear. Look at that thing. Yeah, very powerful grip. Let's check that pocket clip. It's not very deep carry, but feels like it's got a ton of tension on it, but it's going to need it. Smooth titanium against smooth titanium. It's got a nice little curve that I think lends itself to kind of go forward in the pocket and lean backwards like so. It's got less than a half inch. The screws allow you to grab and pull out, so be easy, one hand in, one hand out. Thicker material here. If you wanted to go like in the front of your bibs or your hunting bibs, or yeah, it'll go. And the retention there is stupid. My back pocket, where I like to carry especially a big knife, would be back here. Yeah, nice. It actually kind of represents small, subdued, which of course is not this knife at all. It's a big monster piece of wonderfulness. Yeah, very cool. I checked that lock. What about safety? Make sure we can't contact this blade anywhere. Yeah, none there. Nice, almost a full titanium backspacer, but very nice. And the tip's nice and recessed. So the clip's good, tip's good. Can handle it any way I want, and I'm not going to catch that sharp part. Yeah, speaking of that sharp part, I'm sure that's a factory edge, but let's see. Factory S35BN. Yeah, base to tip, razor blade. Wonderfully sharp. Price and availability. I mean, I would expect this knife to bring, upwards of 200, maybe over that, if you could find one. Like trying to find this, somebody's just going to have one and then go, yeah, I'm going to put it up for sale. I think I've seen one or two, and this being one of the two that I've seen out there. I mean, they're there. You just got to find somebody that's willing to sell one off. Yep. And the style of this, it would be so easy to just clean this up, to tumble it a little bit, which would remedy the little snail trails or whatever. But the knife represents as new, just handled, in my opinion. Really cool. Yeah, the Kizer Kala. Yeah, very neat piece. All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching.